Happening here, an event that everyone is, yes, buzzing about to celebrate National Pollinator Week at the Rhode Island State House. Check out this video of the State House just last night, all lit up in yellow and black to mark the occasion. That's absolutely beautiful. And here now this morning to share details on everything that you need to know, we have Meg Kerr from the Audubon Society and Keith Salisbury, president of the Rhode Island Beekeepers Association. Good morning, Keith.
Good morning.
Great to have
Thanks
you here.
for having us.
Meg, a pleasure.
Good morning.
Lots to chat about here. Let's get started with the event happening later today at the State House and really what we need to know and why it's so important for people out there to support it, Meg.
Absolutely. So starting at 2 o'clock at the State House, we're having what we're calling a bee rally. And we've got the governor speaking with other dignitaries to kick off the rally. And then we have 21 organizations with displays inside the State House to showcase the importance of pollinators to our food supply and to our ecosystem.
And we certainly will get into that in a moment with you, Keith, but talk about the support. Seeing the State House lit up that way, just so magnificent. When everyone comes together like that, it must give you such a great sense of such satisfaction knowing that, hey, we're all in this together. Absolutely. Even to educate.
Yeah, it's a great way to showcase the issue. It's an important issue. And we've been thrilled with the support that we've gotten for the rally itself.
Absolutely.
So Keith will be there as well.
Absolutely. And Keith, you, sir, the expert on all of this, you know, as I was...
I'll go with that title, thanks.
I could have said just about anything right there, and I think you would have gone with it. But let's talk about the role of bees affecting essentially every aspect of the ecosystem in one way or another.
Sure,
they're
bees
so vital.
and pollinators.
Yeah.
Certainly. Well, we keep bees, so on our farm we keep them to help our crops grow more productive.
Right.
We've seen increases ever since. I've only been keeping about 6 years, and in that time we've seen increases just on our farm with the hives I've kept. So you can imagine, you extrapolate that throughout the state with all the beekeepers we have. If we get healthy hives, we have better habitat, we can have a better ecosystem, thank you.
And we are looking to preserve and conserve. Every little bit helps, whether it's the pollinators doing their job, whether it's us doing our jobs.
Yeah, there's things that we can do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
so one of the messages we want to bring out with this bee rally is that keeping flowering plants in your yard, keeping some of your yard rough around the edges for habitat for ground nesting bees,
right,
and limiting the amount of pesticides that you use are things that all of us can do in our own lives.
Sure. Let's talk about the bee population. Is it in steep decline?
The feral or wild bee population is. You're not going to see too many out in the wild. It's mostly what we've kept as far as honeybees anyway.
Right.
I'm seeing a little bit of resurgence in the bumblebee population, but by and large, we use these guys as a litmus test. If these guys are doing well, we know we're doing our job out in the wild.
Right.
We're not seeing that yet, so we're hoping that we slowly work our way towards that goal where we start seeing the wild populations coming back.
And talk about this, forgive me if I don't have the right word, contraption here, really what this does. I know they haven't been imprisoned, but what are they actually doing here and what is the role of all of this?
This is an observation hive. This will actually be at the State House this afternoon for the bee rally. And what this does, this allows people who don't want to get stung, they can come up close and see the bees in action. The frame up top, we have a queen bee and a lot of brood, nectar storage. Down below, there are 4 more frames of those bees. So we have about 20,000 bees sitting in this box.
I was just nervous that if I asked the wrong question, you were just going to open it up and let them go on me.
Well, I threatened it, but I won't do it.
I forgot my Roadshow Beekeepers mask at home, and as you told me before we went on, you actually have, she's on this side, but the queen bee is actually designated so you know which one she is, correct?
Yeah, she's about twice the size of all the others, but this one is actually marked with a red dot. We've got her on this side, sorry.
And for those unfamiliar, can you talk about the role of the queen bee within an environment like this?
Sure. This is a fully working colony. This is the queen bee is who sets the tone for the colony. Her genetics permeate the colony. She lays about 1,500 eggs a day. And her job is to grow this colony to the point where they can split and basically create a new colony.
Well, I think if there's a bee category on Jeopardy tonight, I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
Thanks to all that info, Keith. Thank you very much for being here. Meg, great pleasure to have you here as well. Best of luck with today's event.
Thank you.
And everybody to come on out to the State House. If you would like to learn more, yes, be sure to check out our website with all the information. It's roadshow.com.